Okay, you guys, this tutorial I'm going to teach you to make a quick, easy bubble movie. Okay, so if I test my movie right now, I have my aquarium. I've got more than two fish, and they're moving. Okay, we see my bubble movie right here, and I'm about to animate that quickly and easily. The first thing I'm going to do is turn that into a symbol. So I right click on it, convert to symbol, and I'll name it bubble movie. All right, now what I'm going to do in the main timeline is move my bubble from point A to point B. But I'm going to put some animation inside of the movie. So what I'll do is I will double click on my new bubble and I have my separate timeline. It is a movie clip. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to motion tween it back and forth. Right now, this is not a symbol. Yes, Bubble Movie is a symbol, but what is in Bubble Movie is not a symbol. As you can see here, when I select it, there's no blue bounding box around it. So what I'm going to do, in order to motion tween that, of course, it needs to be a symbol. So I right click and convert to symbol. And I'll say bubble. Whoops. Okay, now I'm able to motion tween this. So I'm going to build my motion tween, let's say 10 frames. I'll extend my timeline. I will put in my motion tween, and I will move my bubble from right to left, and then back again. Right, left, and then back. Let's just move it and use the arrow keys on my keyboard. Now, if I go back to my main timeline and test my movie, we have my bubble movie, and it's doing what I asked it to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that bubble movie from point A to point B in the main timeline. Simple. So while it's moving side to side on the main timeline, it's going to be moving from point A to point B. So I'll put it right here. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's move the pivot point in the middle here. I don't know why I was out there. Make it a little bit smaller. And we'll put it right about here. To start, I'll insert my motion tween. And by the end of it, let's say it's going to be, let's make my diver, let's use the outlines for my diver. At the end of it, it is going to be out of the stage. So now when I test my movie, I have a symbol within a symbol. Now the beauty of that is I can go ahead and take this inner symbol right here, bubble movie, and make even a bigger movie with it, with more bubbles in it. So I already have a symbol. It's bubble movie. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that symbol and I'm going to alter it. I'll take that symbol, right click again, convert to symbol, and say big bubble movie. Now within big bubble movie, I have a bubble movie that goes back and forth. That is bubble movie. So I go to big bubble movie, and I'm going to go to the library and I'm going to drag out a couple more bubble movies. Of course, I'm going to make them different sizes. Now I go back to my main timeline. And in effect, you guys, this big bubble movie is just 3 instances of bubble movie, which goes back and forth. So now when I test my movie, I have 3 bubbles going back and forth. Now this is kind of a little bit boring, so I'm going to do kind of an advanced trick right here too. I'm going to go back into my big bubble movie, and I am going to flip one of the bubbles. I'll say modify, transform, flip horizontal. So now it's going to be moving from right to left instead of left to right. A little bit of variation. So now I test my movie, and I have a cool bubble movie. That is a symbol within a symbol within a symbol, using the library to maximize your time in animating. And of course, if you didn't want to do it that way, you can just keyframe. It's just going to take you longer. And that's it.